Columbine.
Virginia Tech.
Tucson.
More than 50 Hollywood stars joined forces to make this new public service announcement calling for an end to gun violence.
It's time.
It's time for our leaders to act.
Demand a plan.
The question now, should a plan include the NRA's call for putting an armed officer in every school?
It's total nonsense.
No is the answer from Andrei Nikitchuk, whose 8-year-old son was in the hallway at Sandy Hook Elementary as bullets flew nearby. The solution, he says, is gun control.
Why are we allowing sales of weapons as terrible in this country?
That opinion is shared by some parents in Washington, D.C., where the son of Bola Aina attends school.
No, we do not want people with guns in our school, either deranged gunmen or armed policemen.
But some parents here disagree. Armed guards, they say, could be part of the answer.
I think any effort to protect our children is worth it.
One of the difficulties is being every place, everywhere, all the time.
School safety expert Ronald Stevens says having armed guards at schools could help, but he notes there was an armed deputy sheriff at Columbine High School in Colorado more than a decade ago. He was unable to stop the killing of 13 people by 2 heavily armed students. Studies show that security measures can make students feel less safe, according to school psychologist Eric Rosson.
The cues given are that there is a reason to be afraid, that there is a danger and there is a risk for violence here.
Back in Connecticut, Desiree Vayuso used to be an NRA supporter. Now she's not so sure, but she says her 9-year-old daughter likes the fact that Newtown has decided to station an officer at her school.
When I told her there was going to be a police officer when she goes back on January 2nd, she said, well, that makes me feel safe.
The NRA's proposal to put an armed officer in every school across the nation would take 1 of every 7 police officers off the streets on school days, according to an analysis put out today by the Reuters news agency. Jim?
Thank you, Chip.